Hey guys, welcome to week 5 of FCST 1010. This week we are going to be learning about your health and wellness, and so we will start the week by going to your content, which is where you should always start the week, and we are in Module 5, and you will see that Module 5 is health and wellness, and this is probably an area where college students struggle the most. One, because some of you are away from home or really on your own for the first time. You're not getting lunch at the school if you were in high school last year. For some of you, it's that life is so busy between home and kids and work and shuffling everybody where they have to go that you're not having time to take care of yourself. So we're going to learn about how to manage your wellness this week and stress management. As always, this week will start on Monday, and that is Monday, October 9th, and everything will wrap up for this week on Sunday, October 15th. So we'll be identifying personal wellness goals, creating a plan to work toward those goals, reflect on challenges to those goals, which we all have, and develop strategies to overcome those challenges. And again, as always, your content quiz will be due by Wednesday at 11:59. Keep in mind, you must score an 80% on the content quiz in order to move forward in the course this week. Again, my suggestion to you will be to print off the content quiz, go through the content, and mark where you find the answers to the content, and then take the quiz. I see that some of you on the quiz have been continuing to take it until you make 100, and I love that dedication and effort. You do have 5 times to take the quiz to make 100, so it does help your grade. Journal entry 5 is due by Thursday at 11:59, and your responses to 3 classmates are due by Sunday at 11:59. Challenge 5 is due Sunday at 11:59, and the Going Further 5 is due by Sunday at 11:59. So then we actually are going to go back and get into the content of this week, and there are a couple of quizzes, not like the content quiz, just inventories for you. There's a wellness quiz right here and a mental health screening here. If you right-click on it and open it in a new tab, I think you're going to find that that makes it easier to take the quiz. But this wellness quiz and this mental health quiz, a lot of people have a stigma with mental health and they don't want to talk about it. But college students go under a lot of stress, and just taking this quiz, it's not going to send an email to anybody saying who took it, but it'll give you a way to assess how you're doing with your mental health right now. Which it could be, you could be completely stressed, you could be sad, there could be a lot of things going on. And then this wellness quiz is just a quick wellness quiz on how you're feeling about yourself, and the results I think you'll find pretty interesting. And then what you're going to realize as we go through this module, that so much of what you do in college comes down to eating and sleeping. Are you eating well, and are you sleeping enough? Between those two things, you can probably knock out a lot of the problems that you're having in college. So this link is some quick and easy recipes for busy college students. This is actually really a great resource because you open it and look at all of these recipes that you have that are quick and easy just for the college student. The best and worst diets, and then body image, exercise, sleep, and relationships. 11 things that help people everywhere love their bodies. The importance of exercise. I can't stress enough the importance of exercise. Trying to get some activity in as much as you can. There have been books and books and books written on how much your brain needs to exercise. And there's actually a book out right now called Spark, and it's all about tracking students who exercise before they go to class and how much better they perform in class after they've exercised, because your brain needs that movement. Then we get into healthy relationships and neurocognitive consequences of sleep deprivation. Okay, this is a really academic article is the best way I'll put it, but let me find where I opened it. Just so you know, you could read this abstract right here, and this is a summary of the article. Now, you might find the article is extremely interesting, which it is. It's going to be a little bit of a hard read for you, but it really does talk a lot about what happens when you're sleep deprived and what that's like for your body. But you could get the same out of it by just reading the abstract. The questions on the quiz about sleep deprivation, I believe, will be answered by watching this video on the amazing effects of sleep and the lack of it. And just so you know, you can always just read the transcript if you don't want to watch the video. And then up here are some videos. Protein bar pics, how to get some more protein in your body, how to pack a lunch and save money at the same time, some salad recipes. But you're going to want to go through these articles and especially this video for the content quiz. So that's really the content for this week, and it's really focused on how you manage stress and wellness. And then you have Journal Entry 5, which is just really straightforward. Do you eat too much fast food? Be honest. Are you getting enough fruits and vegetables, and how do you feel about your diet? Probably you notice a difference in how you feel if you eat a lot of fast food versus the days where you eat well, and even after you eat fast food for a couple of days after. So remember, this must be 200 words and is due by Thursday. And then you will have your challenge. How can you improve your health? You're going to read this and you are going to reply to this person. And you're just going to give them some specific information that you learned this week and give them tips on how to improve their well-being. So remember, it must be 500 words. And then lastly is this non-GMO. So this is the going further. Unprocessed, organic, non-GMO are all words that are used to describe healthy foods. And so what we've done is given you these GMO FAQs. So just what is a GMO? Genetically modified organisms. So that you can read up on what it is and how it's in your food. And then this non-GMO shopping guide is right here. And this is actually a look at foods that do not contain GMOs. But if you scroll all the way down to page 17, it gives you a list of things that commonly have GMOs in it, and we don't even know it's in our food. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to your cabinet. I want you to get out 5 things that you eat on a regular basis. And I want you to list them in a Word document. And so for me, coffee. That's going to be the first thing because I drink that every single day. I'm going to list the ingredients in coffee. Hopefully it's only coffee beans. And then I'm going to look on this list to see if any of them are on there. If any of the ingredients that are in my coffee are on this list, I'm going to highlight them. So one more time, if I pull coffee is one of my 5 things, I am going to go to the ingredients of coffee and I'm going to list all the ingredients of coffee in my Word document. And then I'm going to reference this document to see if any of the ingredients listed are on this document, and I'm going to highlight it. So my next one might be, let me think, what could my next one be? My next one could be half and half, because I use half and half in my coffee. And I'm going to list all the ingredients in half and half. And then I'm going to compare those ingredients to over here, and lactic acid, I'm sure, is in half and half. And I'm going to highlight it, because that would be a GMO that's in my food. Hopefully that makes sense. And then what I will do on Monday is I will take everybody's food that they listed that doesn't have any GMOs in it, and I'll make a list for us so we can look at those foods and try to be healthier. So this assignment is due by Sunday evening at 11:59. So again, your assignments and their due dates are always listed over here in the classroom. I always post announcements over here a couple through the week. One note, on this Thursday and Friday, I will not be able to respond to email because I'm going camping with the 4th graders at my school. I know you are all jealous. So I won't have access to the internet until I get back on Saturday. So I'll just be offline on Thursday and Friday. So if you have questions, just hold them, and I will answer them as soon as I get back. I hope you guys have a fabulous week.